Alright, so going to be doing another comic review. Also, real quick, if you haven't already, head on over to my Patreon, hit the first tier, because that is, before I did this video, I did my review of the Season 1 finale of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. So if you want to get my thoughts on that, as well as that on a whole, and when I start doing Daredevil Born Again, yeah, just hit the link in the description box below, hit the first tier, that'll allow you access to do so. Anyway, we're going to be talking about Predator: Last Hunt. So, Predator: The Last Hunt is the third installment of Ed Brison's Predator era. And God help me, I hope it's the last. The only, I wanted to get this book, not because, Chris did send me this book. Thank you once again, bro. I asked Chris to send me this book, not because, I like this series. It's because I just want it to be done. And I hope it's done. But this title is a fucking lie. And I'll get to that in a bit. The Ed Brisson Predator run has been nothing short of just fucking bad. Mid at best. There were cool ideas, especially in Preserve, but the Preserve I hated way more than the first one. The first one had ideas and potential, and the second one had some cool concepts, but how Ed Brisson don't know how to write Predator. He don't. He really don't. I don't know why I had bad grammar there. He really doesn't. I don't know why I just got so angry. I just forgot how grammar works. But he does not know how to write Predator. Anyway. So for those, because it's been a while since I've talked about the Marvel Predator, we follow this character named Theta, whose parents were killed by a predator ages ago, and she's basically been going across the galaxy, hunting and killing the Yautja throughout. In the second story, she encountered a new friend named Paolo, and as well as she also discovered that the Yautja are kidnapping people, much like in Predators, and keeping them in hibernation for decades even, until releasing them and hunting them, which is a cool concept we do fuck all with. And it really is used as a mobile for who shows up in this comic. So in this storyline, we're now, Theta and her sidekick are now, it's been 5 years since they've seen a predator. And now they've come to a new planet where they encounter a group that have been left behind by the Predators, one of them being John Schafer. Now, if you don't know who John Schafer is, he is the comic book brother from Dark Horse of Dutch, from the first movie. In fact, his comic, Concrete Jungle, was the basis for Predator 2. John Schafer, if you've read the Dark Horse Predator books, it's kind of a big deal. Too bad Brisson don't know what to do with him, because it feels like they just use John Schafer as a mobile, just to have for fan service. And he does not know how to write John at all. He just basically writes John like Dutch. And even then, it's bad. It's just bad dialogue, bad choice of character. And remember when I said how Predators aren't like Predators in here? This big guy in here who wants to hunt Theta, this guy, all of the Predators don't, Brisson does not know how to write Predator. There's no stealth tactics. There's no honor code. He just treats them like a alien race of Jason Voorhees, and it's very obvious in this story. In fact, the Predator just murders his way through a whole shit ton of people. And yeah, you could say oh, that happened in Prey though. When the Predator was killing all those fur traders. Yeah. But that one I kind of that one I forgive, because in that one the Predator had just come down to Earth. This is one of the first times Yautja had come to Earth, so he's still trying to figure out how to hunt these humans. I find that forgivable. Plus, Predator was also doing hunting tactics throughout the movie. You see the point here I'm trying to make? At this point, it's supposed to be in the 2060s. When when the Predators are out there, and they're just being big, brutal Jason killers. The Predator in here is uninteresting. Theta continues to be a disinteresting character in her own right, because her running thing of I've killed 32 Predators, and I'm cool. You have to repeat it every time? Neat. What else was there? The final stand between her and the hunter. This predator. Yeah, it's just a big fight scene, and there's really nothing here. This is a very nothing comic, and it even ends on like a, you know, to be continued kind of note. This just is bland. It has a character in here for the sole purpose of fan service, but it does give me hope that maybe since we're now using Dark Horse characters in Marvel, maybe we could have like some hope for like when we get better, you know. And the Alien books have been solid. I really do hope like we get characters from Dark Horse, from the Dark Horse comics in these Marvel comics now from better writers. I'll say this: if Ed Brisson comes back for another Predator comic, which they've only really announced the Black, White, and Blood one, but when they come back to these Predator books, because yeah, the Predator books, like the Marvel Alien books, have been solid. They just need, God help me, we need someone other than Ed Brisson on these goddamn books. God, Jesus, does the dude even know? Like, could Ben Percy just take over? Could Jason Aaron, fucking anyone, be real nice? I hope this is the last one for Ed Brisson's trilogy, because these have been bland, they've been disinteresting, and they do nothing for the character, for the mythos, and really just feel like I'm reading the same book 3 times. Anyway, so that's my review. Chris, thank you once again for sending me this comic. Jesus God, I hope when we get another Predator book, Ed Brisson will not be on the book, or if it is the last time. I mean, I'll still collect the Predator books, don't get me wrong, but, like, I just hope to God we get, you know, better quality. Anyway, so, other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time, the Multiverse.